How we doing here? We got enough, please refrain. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Sound okay?
Everybody got a good wipe? Let's just keep that way. It's very classy. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys good? Good. Andrew, you start. I don't even.
Yeah, switch. I was going to follow this.
First place, Texas Rangers.
John, nobody watches baseball. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Chase Anderson.
Well, those are about me.
They happen to be my friends.
Especially for you.
Like card store in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
You good? Thank you. Of course, our and stats, everybody. Mike?
Averaging 5 passes. They completed all 5 passes. First Alice.
We need Jason. Jason.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
He's on this. That's how it was.
I can see this.
It's hailing in Dallas right now. Quarter size hail. Huh?
Oh, really?
It's basically same.
No, let me say it's just upstairs.
It's too tall.
For the most part, I've been
Dang. Dude. You say that's a small one. That's what's happening in Dallas right now. I don't want to replace my hair.
No, you're not. You can leave whenever you like.
Because
It's hailing at my house right now in Dallas. Pieces. What? Hailing in Dallas right now. Randall and Jeremy take them 3/5 of the starting line.
Sibley doesn't mark
They
it.
played the Irish for. Yeah, I don't think it was. What they texted was they had no business with it. We got outplayed. What they did now. Lifetime, 2 lifetime contracts. If you had the power rank, you should be one.
Well, here we have the best question in this world.
I don't know, volume doesn't necessarily mean best.
Well, it's not about volume.
Quantity. Quantity and persistence.
I feel like Chase and Ryan used to introduce
Now, that's such a good follow-up, and maybe a thought that nobody else can. You know,
Definitely.
I rate and
I just said that now. I was thinking.
you better explain it. So let's say,
We're all taking right here. They're right next to us. They weren't good.
I think it's like an iPhone 16.
Stays on the way.
good sense.
All right. As far as injuries go, really Prince is the only one to mention right now with a left quad. Everybody else finished the game and did okay. Defensively, listen, I'm proud of our guys. They played their hearts out on defense. We had some great individual efforts between McDuffie. Seemed like he was all over the field. Edwards got his first interception off a read tip. So, and then the D line I thought played well. Spags had a phenomenal game plan, and the guys were flying around as did the other coaches that were involved with it. Offensively, we got things rolling, and that's a plus against a defense that's banged up a little bit. But our guys did a nice job with that, and whether it was Patrick with his stats that were phenomenal, Pacheco, McKinnon had a couple TDs, Rice, she showed up, did a nice job. Matt Nagy again, and the offensive coaches put together a very nice game plan, and then special teams contribute. So really, all three phases got involved. Again, Dave and Andy put together their game plan there, but it was good to see this Montreal Washington. We haven't seen him do his thing here, and so he went out and got a couple of nice returns, and I thought did a good job. Looked very secure with the ball there. So all in all, a good win. My hat goes off to the Bears. Like I told the guys in there, they played 4 hard quarters. I mean, there's Matt's he's got a few guys banged up, but the guys played hard. So, anyways, with that, time's yours.
You mentioned another strong effort defensively. There are reasons why maybe you're ahead defensively of where maybe you thought you'd be this time of year?
Well, yeah, I didn't think the last part of that question, but I thought we would be where we are. I just playing well. The young guys, I think, have done a nice job. Reed's he's one more year in it and is comfortable. You saw what Edwards did, but the young guys are better. I mentioned it during training camp that the zones are tighter and man coverage is better, and we're getting the young rushers up there. They're doing a better job, and linebacker position strong. I mean, Bolton didn't play today. Drew stepped in, and I thought did a heck of a job. So Willie pushed himself through and played, and I just I think it's an overall effort there, just of guys going through that growth process. But I'm proud of them and how they're playing. They're playing hard and aggressive. The thing is, Adam, I mean, you got to do it every week. So you got to make sure that you prepare and have yourself mentally ready to go every week.
Some of the offensive sort of stuff that you saw out there today.
Yeah, last week we had like over 400 yards, and we were shooting ourselves in the foot with some of the penalties, and we cut down on that a bit. I think, I checked out all the looks that our right tackle got called on today, and I'm seeing it on both sides of the ball. I'm seeing it with our left tackle. I mean, I'm not. He might be being picked on just a little bit here, but I felt today. I thought they did a good job the week before, but today I thought it was too much. I mean, I wasn't seeing it, but still we got to keep working on that and get through this.
Why did you take him out then? You didn't think it was on him today?
Well, I subbed out some guys, just and he also got hit in the mouth and he's got a little cut in there that wasn't feeling too good. And he'll be fine though. I mean, I'm trying to hide that from you, Adam.
You seem pretty confident at the end of the week that if Nick couldn't go, Drew was going to step in and do pretty well. But you actually had to play the game without Nick, and Drew hasn't been in the defense for as long. What was good about what he did today for you, being able to make all the calls with just a short amount of time?
Yeah, he's a smart kid. So I thought he got in there and did a nice job of with the calls, lining guys up. Again, I haven't seen the tape on it, but it looked like he did a pretty nice job for the most part. So, but he's a good player. He was good. We competed against him all these years. So I mean, he's a good football player. We knew that.
How valuable is it that you guys have 3 running backs that you can kind of turn to where you need them?
Yeah, I thought all 3. I didn't even mention Clyde. I mean, Clyde, I thought played great. He went in the second series and we worked him in throughout. And I mean, to have those 3 guys, I think is great. And then he finished the game, and we needed that. We needed to get that last first down and just take that knee right there. And he went and got it.
What do you think of just your perspective on Patrick's rollout plays? Justin Watson there, he's up in the pocket, finds him on combos, scramble.
Yeah, he did a good job with that. He all the way around. He played a good game. I mean, I've got the 24 for 33. That's not a bad day, So he's I always say this: we're lucky to have him, and city of Kansas City is lucky to have him, and so on. So he's a heck of a player.
Anything else? Last one, Adam.
Andy, sorry in advance.
That's all right.
Taylor Swift.
You know what? I've met her before. Adam, I set him up. I just leave you with it.
All right. Eric, you got your score today, and then I saw when Clyde scored. You were the first one out there just to congratulate. How tight is the running back room, and how much do you guys play off of each other?
Man, super tight. Y'all already know this. But we said it all week. We was trying to go for a hat trick. Everybody get a touchdown. Runs got called early. Plays got called early for us, and we just maximized the opportunity.
Eric, you guys were facing a team that had some struggles. In the right frame of mind, maybe. How important was it for you guys to put your foot on their neck early, take all the life out of them?
Well, that's a tough team. They fought all 4 quarters, and obviously they had a lot going on, within their own team. But we wanted to get back to doing what we do best, and that was being the Kansas City Chiefs. Offensive wise, the first 2 weeks we didn't look too sharp. So we got challenged by the coaches. We challenged ourselves, and we came out today and got off on the right track.
Much more balance today. I mean, did you appreciate the fact that you guys got much more involved in the game early on, especially with the run plays? Then, of course, pay off the scores.
Of course, but overall, just more excited at the execution. Whether it's run, pass. I feel like in previous weeks we just lacked execution. Today we came out, we executed, converted a good amount of third downs, and was able to keep drives sustained.
Sure. Probably too early in the season to say the offense needed a day like this, but does this offense that you feel like it was good to have based on the previous 2 weeks?
It's definitely a step in the right direction. But the thing about this team is we're never satisfied. So it's going to be another challenge next week. Challenge by the coaches, challenge the team, and then challenge within ourselves. So we're ready for the opportunity.
Can you take us through your touchdowns?
Which one?
First one first, second one second.
Coach Reed put in a couple plays for me. So when I heard the personnel, I already knew what was going on. It was just a matter of execution. The first one that got handed off to Scott all week in practice, so I had a feeling I was going to get in the game. But like I said, it's just a great collective effort. Played great on defense today. Special teams played great today. It's all around just 3 phases. Collectively played great.
Seemed like a lot of inspiration with those dances you guys had. Walk us through some of those.
Man, we just be clowning at practice, so it's a little stuff in the works, but we just out there having fun with it, man. That's what it's all about. At the same time, it's a job. It's what we do. We want to win, but at the same time, we want to have fun with it. So I think that was the energy today, man. Everybody just have fun, let loose, forget about what happened, man. Just come out, play football.
How much fun is it to watch that defense operate? They didn't give up any points.
It was great. We know what kind of defense we have. They played lights out the first 2 weeks, and then today they just kept it going. So, we expect big things out of them this year. They got a lot of playmakers on that side of the ball. And, anytime we need to play, we know we trust them and they're going to come up with one.
Good. All right. Thank you.
What's up?
It was. That is Kelsey.
You want to stay up here or no?
Patrick, can you walk us through that play to Justin Watson, just like where the route breaks down, just what you saw?
Yeah, it was. He actually was just supposed to have an over route, and how they disrupted the two guys that were the first two options. It just kind of opened up down the field, and I was just trying to find a way to get, because I was supposed to be on the move, and I got kind of caught up in the middle there, and I was just trying to find a way to get it to him. And I mean, it was a heck of a way of tracking the football, staying in bounds, and making a tough catch. I have a lot of confidence in Jay Watt, man, and he makes a lot of plays in a lot of big moments.
It's obviously a staple of your offense. Maybe something that I've never seen as much of that.
Yeah, no, it always feels good to kind of get the whole offense going. I mean, obviously, the first 2 weeks, we just kind of have been out of rhythm. We haven't kind of got drives and sustained drives going. And so just to not have those killer penalties and to kind of get the offense moving in the right direction. And then all that other stuff kind of comes with it. So I was proud of the guys today. Still little things here and there we can tweak, but it was a step in the right direction.
It looked like you got rolled up on. Just how'd you make it through the game physically?
Yeah, I made it fine. Like I would have been fine to play the rest of the game. I think if anything, it kind of scared me more, just being that ankle, and so it scared me a little bit more. We taped it up, and then I was able to go.
Patrick, the balance you guys had, especially getting the running backs involved. Just how happy were you to see them get involved, get their touchdowns as well? Just that's an overall part of it.
Yeah, it was important for us. Not only for me, but I think for the offensive line and for how teams are playing us with those zone coverages, we're going to have to run the football. And so to be able to get those guys going downhill, making the run plays, it opens up everything else. And I talked about it a little bit there after the game, but when the run game gets going, that's when the offense gets going. And people see the high flying, they see the throws and stuff like that. But that physicality that you have in the run game, that's what takes the offense over the top. And so I was glad we were able to get that going.
Patrick, Andy mentioned that he thought maybe today Juwan was getting picked on a little bit by the officials instead of seeing the lining up stuff all around the league. What was your view of that today on the cover?
Yeah, it's wild to me. I mean, when you go back and look at the tablet and they're both in the exact same spot, I don't understand it. It's hard because he's playing great football and he's getting these penalties thrown on him. And I mean, I know it's hard to be to officiate, but I watch a lot of tape and he's no deeper than any other tackle in the league. I mean, there's other guys that are even further back than he is. So it's crazy to see, and hopefully it kind of calms down as the season goes on. But I mean, he's making adjustments, and it seems like even with his adjustments, they're not good enough, I guess.
Patrick, last time you played this team, you famously counted to 10, representing the people that were drafted in front of you. Is this something that's still in your mind, despite all the stuff you've accomplished since then, when you play a team like the Bears?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's still in my mind, but I like beating them for sure.
What makes Jerick McKinnon such a weapon in the passing game? He's got 10 touchdowns in the last 9 minutes.
Yeah, he has great feel of finding the end zone. My daughter's just yelling. No, he has great feel of finding the end zone. He's a veteran player. I've always talked about that. He knows how to get himself open and get those yards and get into the end zone. And so obviously we had more success in moving the ball and getting into the red zone. But I mean, he's a guy that can play all around the field. But it seems like when he gets in the red zone, he gets in the end zone.
Did you see his drum major touchdown celebration on the first one, and do you have any critique?
I didn't. I don't know if I saw the first one. I saw the second one when he was high stepping down the sideline, and I had to stop because I was like, he's going to go the full length. And so he's a great football player. And the celebrations are. I don't get told the celebrations beforehand, so I'm always just kind of chasing everybody else.
Patrick, I know there's a new fan out there. You probably see another phone after the game. Just what do you think about all the hoopla surrounding that with Mrs. Swift here and watching the game?
Yeah, I mean, she's a pop star. She's a tremendous singer, tremendous at everything she does. And I haven't got to meet her. But I mean, I guess if she ends up being with Travis, then I'll probably get to meet her at some point. So it seems like a good person. So hopefully I get to meet her one day.
Did
you know she was going to be here? Did you tell anyone that?
Yeah, but he told me at like the last minute. But there's some things with Trav where he kind of just says it, and you're like, you don't know if it's true or not. He says it so calmly. I mean, I remember one time he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to one of the World Series or one of the playoff baseball games." I'm like, "You said it so randomly," and then he just went. And I was just like, "But the same thing." That was like Friday. He was just like, "Yeah, I think she's coming to the game today," and then just moved about his business. I mean, to the game this weekend, and then moved about his business. So you're kind of like, I guess that just happens. I guess so. I don't know. It's just Travis.
You got 25,000 yards level today. I know you're not big on those kind of stats, but just what are your thoughts about doing that?
Yeah, it's cool. It really is cool. I don't think about that stuff. But to do it at Arrowhead, throwing it to Travis, who's got a lot of those yards. I mean, it's a tremendous honor to be a part of this organization and be able to do stuff like that at this stadium. It'll be stuff I remember the rest of my life. I did not get the ball. I don't know where Travis did with it. So we'll have to get the 50,000 faster than anybody else, and we'll get that one.
All right, thank you.
Sorry, my daughter's young.
Through the fumbling you caused and, kind of the idea of what you guys were trying to do. Stopping the run today with those guys.
Yeah, stopping the run, I thought we did a great job. Coach Spags called really good defenses, kind of mixed up the looks, and I thought we had a really good week of practice. I just knowing where Justin Fields is, knowing the kind of playmaker he is when he has the ball in his hands, and when it came to that fumble, knew the certain look that we gave, they might check the screen, and sure enough they did. And just made a play on it. And, man, all we do, Coach Spags over the week just talks about getting the ball out, punching and stripping it. And fortunate enough, I was able to get it out.
What do you think?
That's an emphasis, I'm sure, last year as well. But for you personally, is it more of an emphasis this year?
Yeah, man, missing half the season last year definitely gave me a chip coming into this year, just in terms of just the impact that I can have with this defense and being able to have Coach Spags trust me on the field, not only just with knowing my assignment, but he has this thing called My Job Plus, and being able to go out there and make plays and really make an impact on the game. It's something that I'm really focused on doing this year.
How good can you guys end up being before it's all set?
Yeah, this is a young, and I keep saying this is a hungry defense, and we got a lot of guys committed to not only just the defense, but each other. And there's a big, strong brotherhood with this defense, and it's exciting to come in each and every day and work with these guys. And I feel like we are only scratching the surface. So excited for the rest of the season.
It's pretty that.
Can you elaborate on what Spags says, My Job Plus, what he means by that?
Yeah, it's pretty much knowing your assignment each and every play, reading your keys, discipline, stuff like that. But it's football and things happen. And sometimes even if you're doing your job, things go the wrong way. And it's pretty much just when things do happen, when things go wrong, or just in any down and distance, being able to make the play when you're needed. And even just when you're not needed, when there's a freak long break and Justin Fields ran up the field and being able to stop them and get back on defense. It's kind of just my job plus.
It's pretty clear Chris is pretty motivated this year. What do you feel like he's doing for all three levels of the defense?
Say one more time.
Jones, how do you feel like he's impacting all levels?
Yeah, I mean, sure. You saw him last year, 15 sacks coming off a big year. We knew that when he came in, he was going to make an impact. And it's nice as a DB to know that, he's getting pressure each and every time. So when it comes to first down, second down, third down, being able to stop the run, play his gaps, get at the quarterback. He's a tremendous player, and I know I love him. And we were just goofing on the sideline, so I love to be around him. But, yeah, it's great to have a D-line who can get back there and get pressure.
We hear the term brotherhood a lot, just amongst sports in general.
Yeah.
Putting guys together doesn't always create that.
Yeah.
What does that? How do y'all create that?
Yeah. Honestly, I think it just comes to how young we are, to be honest. Knowing that you got a bunch of guys who just came in last year, who were new to the team last year, and Coach Spags was able to kind of just start off with a clean slate almost, kind of reteach the defense and put in his philosophy with all of us. And a lot of the guys bought into it and we're like, okay, we got you. We trust you. And then, man, last year, at least as a DB in our rookie class, I can say that we were together every single day, trying to teach each other the plays, just checking in on each other. So when you got guys like that where football is the main thing, but also outside of football, you know, you can rely on them. They're checking up on you. You know, you're hanging out. We're going to eat dinners on Thursdays. It's huge, and it just adds to the bond even more.
How impressive is Drew Tranquil being able to step in for an all-pro like
Yeah.
Nick Bolton and not miss a beat?
Yeah, it was huge. I was really excited that he was able to go out there and, man, this defense is tough. And there's a lot of checks, and Spags puts a lot of pressure on our Mike backers, and he just rolled with the punches. I mean, throughout the week, you would have safeties, DBs. I mean, we'd be like, hey, what about this check, this check? What do you see? And he's like, hey, guys, whatever y'all see on this defense, you let me know. And he was able to go out there and run an efficient game and came up with some big tackles and was able to command this defense really well. So I thought Drew did an amazing job today.
All right, thank you guys.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Is that it?
Yeah, we're done.